Creating a home that feels alive, nurturing, and personal is at the heart of today's evolving interior design trends. The indoor herb garden style blends the freshness of greenery with the warmth of handmade, imperfect beauty. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about a way of living that invites calm, simplicity, and authenticity into our most personal spaces. In a culture that values self-expression and hands-on creativity, the charm of growing herbs indoors, surrounded by rustic and lovingly imperfect details, is capturing hearts across the country. Incorporating a living herb garden into the interior of a home does more than supply fresh ingredients. It cultivates a lifestyle rooted in wellness, sustainability, and visual pleasure. From sunny kitchen windows to cozy shelves in the living room, herbs like basil, thyme, and rosemary offer beauty, scent, and function. Their presence connects us to nature, even in urban or compact living environments. Pairing your indoor herb garden with handmade decor adds a layer of soulfulness to your space. Think clay pots with fingerprints still visible, macrame hangers with uneven knots, and wooden shelves showing off grain lines and tool marks. These flaws are not mistakes. They are signs of creation, symbols of authenticity. In American design culture, these imperfections represent a break from mass production and a return to artistry. Indoor herb gardens can become a central design feature rather than just a side note. Arranged creatively, they anchor a room, drawing attention with their varying greens and the earthy charm of their containers. Using a tiered ladder shelf, reclaimed wood crates, or an antique baker's rack provides a unique, layered display while celebrating age, patina, and personality. Materials matter in the handmade imperfect style. Raw terracotta pots with chalky finishes, hand-carved wooden planters, and coarsely woven jute baskets make ideal companions to fresh herbs. These materials breathe with the same irregularities that make plants so beautiful. The tactile appeal of these surfaces adds dimension and encourages a slower, more mindful interaction with your space. The kitchen, often the heart of the home, becomes even more inviting with a well-designed herb corner. Floating shelves made from salvaged wood can hold pots of oregano, mint, and parsley. Underneath, a collection of vintage cutting boards or antique scales might sit, completing the cozy, time-worn look. This isn't just a cooking space, it's a sensory haven where design and function intertwine. The concept of handmade imperfect beauty aligns beautifully with wabi-sabi, an appreciation of transience and imperfection. A cracked ceramic herb pot, a chipped enamel tray, or a worn wire basket doesn't diminish the beauty of the herb garden, it amplifies it. The harmony of imperfection is deeply comforting and quietly profound in a home. In smaller homes or apartments, vertical herb gardens shine. Macrame hangers made from natural cotton or hemp add handcrafted detail and visual movement to windows or corners. Suspended from rustic curtain rods or driftwood beams, these hanging gardens feel like living art installations, constantly changing, always delightful. Proper lighting plays a vital role in both herb cultivation and aesthetic impact. South-facing windows bathe herbs in warm sunlight, casting dramatic shadows on textured walls and uneven pots. This play of light highlights the handmade features of the space and makes every detail, from leaf veins to clay imperfections, more vivid. An old teacup with a crack, a chipped enamel mug, or a rusty tin, these all become charming vessels for herbs. Repurposing everyday items not only supports sustainability but adds layers of story to the space. Each piece carries a memory, a past life, and now contributes to a growing green vignette. Beyond the kitchen, herbs bring life to bedrooms, bathrooms, and entryways. A sprig of lavender in a cracked ceramic vase on a nightstand or thyme growing on a sun-drenched hallway console offers a soothing aroma and visual softness. With the right handmade containers, these herbs feel like curated pieces of art. To amplify the handmade look, pair indoor herb gardens with textured walls. Lime wash, chalk paint, or unfinished plaster walls create a rustic canvas that complements the organic lines of leaves and hand-thrown pots. These backdrops make even a modest herb arrangement feel gallery-worthy. Layering is key to achieving this look. Combine your herbs with vintage picture frames, weathered signs, old gardening tools, and second-hand books. Stack, lean, and nest items together for a collected, imperfect look. It's not about matching. It's about feeling. The palette of an indoor herb garden style is rooted in nature. Soft creams, warm taupes, and dusty grays act as the foundation. From this neutral base, the vibrant green of herbs becomes the star. Handmade pieces in burnt sienna, ochre, or charcoal provide visual grounding and richness. One of the joys of indoor herb gardens is their responsiveness to the seasons. Your decor can shift subtly too, adding dried herbs in winter, refreshing pots in spring, and weaving seasonal produce like lemons or garlic into the display. This cyclical flow honors nature's rhythm and keeps your space evolving. Nothing personalizes a space more than handmade details. Paint your own labels on driftwood sticks, press herbs into clay to create botanical prints, or carve softwood into custom plant tags. These small DIY projects add heart and uniqueness to your green corners. Herbs aren't just visual. They engage all the senses. The scent of basil in the morning or mint in the evening enhances mood and memory. Incorporating herbs as part of the sensory design enriches the living experience. Pair scents with handmade incense holders or beeswax candles to deepen the mood. This style isn't just about how things look, it's about how they feel. Growing herbs and surrounding yourself with handmade elements supports mindfulness, relaxation, and emotional connection. It's a slow living approach that encourages creativity, care, and intentionality in how we build our environments. The indoor herb garden style with handmade imperfect beauty is more than a trend. It's a philosophy. It celebrates slowness, imperfection, and human connection. It transforms everyday living into something sacred and sensory. Whether you live in a farmhouse, a loft, or a suburban home, this design approach nurtures a deeper connection to the things that truly matter: growth, warmth, and authenticity. Let your home bloom not just with herbs, but with stories told through handmade beauty and the quiet perfection of imperfection.